Okay, great morning. It is Monday, March 11th. I hope everyone had a great weekend. And let's get to the cards. We drag them out. I actually spent this weekend and got some of the table cleared off here, so I have a little more room to work. Busy weekend of changes. Are you shocked I have blue Smurf hair now? Oh, mercy. I sent a picture to my daughter. She loved it. She's like, now we match. She's got really long hair, and it's going to take me a while to catch up to her, I'm telling you. But she's always got really crazy colors in her hair. And I wanted to do something different. You know, now don't get me wrong, I love the color that it was, what it was showing on the screen, but in person it was like, had that lighter kind of lavender here, but then when it came down to here, it was going into like an ash, and it wasn't gelling. So now I've got blue, and if you saw this up close, it's not showing really on the monitor. It's blue and a lot of slate gray in there as well. On the monitor, it's just showing blue, blue, blue. In person, it does have a lot of the slate grays in it as well. So much more consistent in coloring than the other was. But I did like that very light color. You know, everything's always in flux and change, so. Okay, let's get to the reading. Where to begin with this? Okay. Let's start here. Taming the power of the small. Like the spider there with the spider web. Small but deadly. Okay, if you're a little bug, you don't want to get caught in the spider's web, okay? But taming the power of the small. Let me get my glasses so I can actually read this. Lord have mercy. Okay, self-restraint, self-sufficiency, careful preparations, resourcefulness, minor impediments, and adaptability. Well, this one in this reading, this one would go with more minor impediments. Okay, so this is when one doesn't take care of something. They don't handle what's going on, and it grows and grows and grows. Okay, you turn a molehill into a mountain, and I've seen people do this. Okay, I run across it all the time, that it's a small impediment, but they turn it into, the mind latches on something and grows and grows and adds to the story, adds to the story, adds to the story, until it becomes their darkest fear. Okay, you could have a little spider web, easy to knock out of the way, but you could, in your mind, let this grow and grow and grow to the spider's becoming more and more enormous, and it's going to eat you alive, it's going to bite you, you're going to die, you're going to be, you know. When all it took, if you handled it right away, is a secondary swish to get it out of the way. But if you don't handle something, it will continue to grow and consume you. Consume your energy, consume your, you know, to become where it becomes almost unmanageable, that it becomes overwhelming, okay, to you, okay? So don't let things become overwhelming, growing and growing and growing. When you have something that's, you know, bothering you like that, sometimes you have to take sanctuary. You have to take sanctuary in hope and trust. Okay. So you have to use hope, you have to use trust, putting out this positivity, rather than going into this depressive, where the little spider web, where you shrink and become the prey of the spider. Okay? You are bigger than the spider and the spider web. Okay? So don't let things grow that are minimal to begin with. Don't let them grow to consume you, to become your darkest fear. You know, sometimes as a kid, you have that fear of the dark or fear of the thing. If you get up out of bed and you actually look under the bed, look in the closet, you'll see nothing's there. But you got to take action. You have to take action to counteract that. And then once you see that nothing is actually there, take sanctuary in the hope and the trust that you've seen that it's nothing there. And don't let yourself get drawn back into this fantasy realm of fear. You know, this is how people rule, like Trump. He rules with fear. He's created this big scenario. They're coming over the border. Like millions are charging over the border with knives and things, and they're going to come over and kill everybody, you know. Or we had this one Gates. Oh, what a winner he is. When he went and was having a town hall meeting, trying to convince people in Florida, we need the wall to counteract these horrible things that are happening with guns. Nothing's happening with guns, with the minority communities. and the ones that are coming across the border. And we had, to his consternation, there were the fathers from the kids that were killed at Parkland in the audience, and they said, "Are you kidding me?" They stood up and said, "We're immigrants. We came in the right way. What about us? Our kids were killed here by white guys." Okay? And Gates did everything to shut them up and get them out of there. No, he's trying to stir up fear in something that's not taking place. Yes, we have problems at the border, but there are not people rushing across with AK-47s ready to mow everybody down, like what Gates and Trump are trying to put out there. They're just coming across ready, armed, ready to mow us down and be afraid they're going to take your jobs. They're going to, none of that's true. So again, they're taking a small problem, a small difficulty. Yes, it's a web, it's a sticky web, it's something we need to get a handle on. But they're taking that small problem and turning it into preying on people's darkest fear in order to control them. But you have to take sanctuary in the fact that the universe is not this big, horrible, ugly place. Have hope and faith that things can work out, and take things step by step to change things. Okay, step by step to change things. Faith, hope, not in this crazy ideation that grows into a huge, dark fear. Okay? So don't buy into the fear-mongering. I had somebody again on the channel the other day that wanted to be on the channel that was in that thing about, oh, karma is not real, the universe is not this gentle place, it's ruled by these dark overlords. And I mean, they were off on this crazy, dark conspiracy. What a horrible life these people must lead. In fear, in dread, in, oh my God, we're going to die. It's like, Or you have this thing in India when children, I don't know if many of you know the culture of India. I do have some Indian students out there will know this to be true fact. When they have a child, they'll put a big dark spot on their face or something so that the gods aren't jealous, so the gods aren't going to do something to this child. No, this is not a beautiful child. It's an ugly child. See that they just, don't look here. Don't turn your jealousy and wrath on them. Again, another thing built out of an irrational fear that drives people to do just really crazy things, okay? So let's try to pull out of irrational fear and go forward in our lives. Anyway, new subscribers, welcome. Those that have been here for a while, I am glad you're here. Thank you for staying. And if you have something you want to see a reading about, possibly, put it in the comments section. I can't guarantee that every single thing will get read on, but we'll see what's there. So have a great day. See you online. Namaste and aho.